The topic of Costa Rica's elections for the legislative branch and the president and two vice presidents of the country. As of now, we have a partial vote count of 13.48% of this first round's results. So we reconnect with political analyst María José Cascante. Hi, María José, can you hear me?
Yes, good night.
Hi, good night. So now that the winner of this first round was decided, the question stands, what did these results tell us about the political scenario in Costa Rica?
Well, we'll probably have to go for a second round to decide who's going to be the next president. At the moment, we have a result that shows that the traditional National Liberation Party candidate is going to make it to the second round, but the other candidate that will make the second round is still undecided. At the moment, we have a tie between the more religious candidate, Fabricio Alvarado, and a very questioned new candidate from the Partido Social Democratic Progress, Rodrigo Chavez. He's been accused of sexual harassment and had a very strong, more populist discourse against the traditional politics. It's between these two candidates that is going to be defined the second round.
Something that comes up inevitably now is what are the main contenders' campaign promises and how do they intend to see them through? I mean, what happens next in the nearby future?
That's very interesting because we have a result that shows little participation in general in this election, around 10 points lower than 4 years ago. And these tend to favor the right positions, more conservative candidates. The first one is a more traditional approach. He's been more open for a dialogue and try to be more in the center of the dynamic, while the other two candidates are more right-wing, very conservative, and more of a strong polarized positions in different approach, especially from Fabricio Alvarado. He also was 4 years ago in the second round. He has a very strong religious approach.
So what would the majority in the legislative branch mean right now? What direction regarding policy would Costa Rica take, taking into account that a new branch of the legislative will be set in motion, a new parliament?
Parliament is going to be defined today. Probably or in the next week or so, we'll have a very diverse Congress again. I think the Frente Amplio is going to have a stronger presence, so the left is going to have some deputies, but in general we have a very conservative Congress again, with probably strong voices against the state and the public institutions.
All right, thank you for your insight, María José. We wish you and your country the best in the elections and for whatever may come.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break now. Please join us again after this.